graphic. Here are the teams, all things we know, all things we love. It's the ESL 1 Road to Rio CIS semi-final. Winstrike up 1-0 in this series now. A Mirage about to begin.
That's right, and on the back of that, I want to wish you all a very, very happy and lovely Saturday. I know that it's Saturday for just about everybody listening, but it's no off day, not for us and not for these teams fighting for their life and fighting to move on in this ESL 1 Road to Rio. The frags have already come through in this pistol round, Hugo.
Fighting for the final, and on the A side, they're going to do it. Winstrike have lost control. They get a 1-for-1 Hobbit and crowd trading kills, but look how deep Hard Legion are. Kinky is deeper than ever before inside of the window room. And Bondic, he's going to get dinked back in CT. So this retake, it has to happen for Winstrike, but they don't have the weaponry for it. No kit. It's a full Kevlar round, and they've already lost another man. Kinky in the window, finding Lackey. It's going to be a jump up. They're trying to combine this, but Krisen's missed it. And they want to come through this window room as that happens. Try and catch Kinky in the corner. They've done that at least, but there's more and more players. Rage finds one. These trades are good, but they're coming in too little and too late. That bomb is ticked so far, and with no kit, Winstrike might just abandon, give up the round, give Hard Legion the pistol.
That's right. Hard Legion show up on the A site, and they came through dripping. And now they're going to have a little bit more drip as they go in the next round. Tons of money to work with after a bomb plant and a round win. Boy, it must be Christmas in the Hard Legion house, Harry.
This window hold from Kinky was so important, and it really wasn't helped out by the fact that Krisen did kind of fumble the jump a couple of times. You know, if you had a few more seconds there, maybe Winstrike could have made something of that round. However, that's not the way that it goes. Hard Legion 1-0 up. The force buy on the cards for Winstrike. They're going to try and turn up the heat almost immediately. And Elian with the scout in mid.
See ya, Elian.
He does get a tag off onto Rage, but this is a trade that Hard Legion are going to take all day long. They sit in a 5-on-4. They know the pressure is now on for Winstrike to try and get some value out of this force buy in this round. And it looked like Hobbit for a moment was going to go aggressive down towards ramp. He's actually decided against that and takes a much more passive lie back in CT. Krisen rotating over towards the B site. Winstrike hedging their bets over here at B. And this might be the right read to make. This definitely looks like where Hard Legion are planning on hitting in this round right now.
Bondic jumping here is going to bait in players as they see him jumping. They think that's the guy getting info. They think that's the guy holding the B apartments, and that is not the case. Lackey's pushed up, so 4 players on B right now. Hard Legion with no info have smoked off A and are walking into this stack. This could not be better for Winstrike. They are still a man down versus a lot of rifles, but given the situation, given what's on the line, this could be a Winstrike round today. Kinky, he's pushing, he's going in, but he hasn't played close, and that's where the FAMAS sits. Krisen doubling it, dropping the bomb, and now Hard Legion have to go. The apartment set up, they clear Lackey in the corner, but it's a trade from Bondic, who was waiting at the car, and now it is just crowd up in the apartments. Not going to get much further either. Winstrike win the force. That's a great read, and a B stack will get it done.
Yeah, and you know, just a kind of like a testament as to what Winstrike, with some of the veterancy that they have on their squad, to include, you know, both Bondic and Hobbit. It's kind of a testament as to the problem solving, or how they can communicate in that sort of quick scenario and really readjust. In a game of readjustments, well, they pick up a second round here. That ever elusive conversion round, Harry.
Yeah, Winstrike aren't just going to sit on their hands and wait in this round. They actually respond with a lot of aggression heading into this anti-force buy of Hard Legion. Kinky tries to get out through lower, but my goodness, does he walk in to a real setup there. 3 players with eyes on him. Hobbit over here at the A side of the map, looking like he might get pressured in just a moment. Hard Legion have rotated players over. This mid-aggression's been perfectly timed for Winstrike, though. It shuts Hard Legion out of this area of the map, and it's completely made them reconsider. They go back into A, and Winstrike, they respond after getting that kill in lower to just give up mid in its entirety. They've got Elian holding window, while the rest of the gang have peeled back over here towards the A-bomb site. Now, that is kind of shifting up now as a result of Hard Legion falling silent for so long here at A, and so that actually might give them a bit of room to maneuver. Elian and Hobbit here at the A side of the map, but Elian's attention is very much fixated on mid. There's a bit of a switch up here at B. Lackey rotating onto short, now frees Elian up to look at the A site and to focus his attention here. So suddenly a lot of the danger that was present in this round has kind of been mitigated, kind of been dealt with. Wow. But you can't account for players hitting their shots like that. Rage, Deegan down Hobbit opens up the potential in this round. However, that little window of opportunity has been swiftly closed. And Winstrike, they get the conversion. They do the thing that Hard Legion couldn't.
And, you know, it would be one thing to just lose that following round if you're Winstrike. It would be one thing to lose that and say, okay, well, we got to bounce back. But now if you're Hard Legion, you're basically the Sergeant Potato. You know, you are that guy. You're being that guy. You don't ever want to be that guy. And that's all I've got to say about that.
Yeah, Rage hit some nice deke shots. We often see AWPers are versatile pistol players as well, and that was definitely the case back on Vertigo. He found a really nice three-piece of the USP in that pistol round, and the deke is a good one to master as well. But right now it's fight in middle, and fast fight to quick round. Winstrike clean it up. That's what you like to see. No shenanigans with the eco for Hard Legion. They're going to come in with a buy round here and look to put a bit of a beating the way of Winstrike. All the money for everything they need except the AWP. But don't worry, Winstrike don't have one either.
No ops yet. No one really brandishing the big green.
But they have money. Elian's got 8,000. And Winstrike, the only reason they don't have it is because they had a flawless round. I guarantee if Elian died, he would have bought it. So we're going to see it, you know, as soon as Winstrike lose a player or find an opportunity to bring that out, they will. But, oh my, I just love the confidence. I love the aggression in middle. They don't let Kinky cross. Chrisen finds a shot at the end of his spray, and Hobbit has even found a further kill up on A.
Oh, the utility is perfect. Forrester is so blind. He's naded out of the round. He's blinded. He's just caught out in the open. Crowd and Rage, they're wondering where this went oh so wrong. You know, there's barely 30 seconds down off the clock, and it's down to just 2 players here for Hard Legion. Barely even a dent of damage on the other side, and now looking for anything they can get their hands on. Elliot certainly could offer up a kill. He just got spotted probing into mid, and so Crad was very, very ready for him in connector. 2 on 4, Hard Legion. Trying to make it doable, and Crad's got him very, very fast through the window room, looking for this fight in CT, and he will secure it. This man advantage, this 2 on 5 that once existed, well, now it's only narrowly in favor of Winstrike. They really set up in these bomb sites. It looked like they were just going to hold for these pushes, but instead Bondik is actually getting aggressive. If he goes down, this whole B site is compromised, but Bondik with a big kill. He's looked so aware. I don't even know how he just won that. Yeah, he did not look ready for it. He's just edging around the corner.
I think the pre-fire also gave it away from inside the ladder ring.
Well, man, he saw the shadow.
Yeah, he's left eye peeking that as well. So it's like a real...
he dropped his gun.
I hate to see that. We're just bigging him up.
Yeah, he dropped. But the value is he dropped his gun to give the AK to his teammate so he could pick up another. So I imagine his teammate got the AK, but they obviously come out with 1 gun less than they would have. But it's not the end of the world considering they're 4-1 up and they've got loads of money and they got the AWP. So, you know, it's fine right now. But that, yeah, you know, not perfect. If they had a little more post-round time, they would have been fine.
Yeah, and if you're Hard Legion right now, you want to run up the scoreboard as high as you can. Turn it to the max. Even a 14-1 is certainly what you're gunning for. You don't know what Hard Legion have in their back pocket for their CT side. If you go up against a bunch of set protocols on their map pick, it's going to be a disaster. So Winstrike would really like to stay out in front here. Of course, stay in front of the current schedule after this G2 phase. And this is not a waiting room for that. You will enjoy this show.
Yeah, forcibly. No other option. You have to enjoy
Mandatory
it.
Fun, Hugo.
Exactly. Smiles. And
yes, sir.
Nothing else allowed here. I mean,
guess,
you say Winstrike might not know what Hard Legion have to show, and I think that is a really good point because not just, you know, in this game, but even in the past, Hard Legion, while this is a good map for them, it's actually one of their least played maps for a team that plays a lot of online games and has like 15, 20 maps logged on like Overpass, etc. Mirage, they've only got like 6-7 games played, so 6 games played. So yeah, there's not a lot of data to go off for Winstrike. They've got to focus on their own game and hit the shots, but that's really what Counter-Strike comes down to at the end of the day. More so focusing on your own ability and performance and how to deal with what's being gifted your way. Well, they can't deal with this. Oh, the turn. Elian almost reacts in time, but Kinky, quick shot with the Tech 9 will take him down. Hobbit looks the wrong way and he's made noise. He should be dead. Oh, there it is. Krad's found him. This is an eco for Hard Legion. They're about to pick it up.
Oh, no. Yep, Winstrike not going to be feeling too good about that one. Bondik, the last one. He's going to have to make for the hills right here on 100 HP. Bomb planted on the A site. If he stays alive, something. It's something. Yeah, it seems like Winstrike had the carpet pulled right out from underneath them right there. Very, I think the word I'm looking for, not wince, not like to be off-put by something. What's the word I'm looking for?
Disturbed?
No, it's close though. Oh, cringe.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah, that's
cringe.
the word we're looking for right there. Cringe. Yeah, everybody's favorite word of 2020. Winstrike gonna be cringing a little bit after losing that round. They've given up these weapons over here inside of Hard Legion as well, so they're gonna carry an op over. Kinky having good impact thus far, and Bondic has yet to die. A bit of a give and take.
Yeah, that round all just comes off the back of Kinky catching that timing in through connector. You know, from that moment on, there's so much info denied the way of Winstrike that they just don't even know what's going on in that round. And that's kind of demonstrated by the fact that half of them feel like they're dying just looking in the wrong places. You know, like you really have no info to go off of. You know, it's only pistols on the other side. And so you just got to kind of trust your gut there. And for Winstrike, that doesn't prevail. So a second on the board for Hard Legion, back in with this investment here and now. Kinky still running just a Tech 9 in this round. That's an interesting thing to note.
I imagine he'll be going in first, right?
Yeah, first and fast, if I had to guess.
Oh, here come the flashes, and here comes the Tech Nina, leading the charge rather. Hobbit is hiding in the site. He's going to try and deal with him. That's a kill, but it should be traded. Kinky has died a valuable death because now they have Hobbit caught in the corner, and they're going to kill him quickly. Krisen finds himself on triple. He finds a double, dropping the bomb, and Krisen won't stop. Finding the AWP as well. The pistol's out to clean up the round, and Crad might just die as well. That will be the case. He takes the one down with him, but what an excellent round for Krisen. Just sprints into Hobbit's position.
I've really enjoyed Krisen, man. He feels like such an incredible anchor. Like, he will just hold a position like a turret, swiveling in place, and he will find you kills on the back of it. Even if you think about what he's been doing in mid, you know, admittedly, it's more aggressive than just, you know, finding a triple from behind triple at the A site, but he is running into the firing line. He's being greeted with multiple targets, and he's so good at isolating these fights and, like, prioritizing who to take down first. He has been a real treat to watch today, and he's continuing to churn out these big numbers for Winstrike. So that's going to bode well for them here on Mirage.
And a 3K is great, and it's big and all that, but the real winner to me is when he gets the first shot off on a Forrester, who just merely jumped. All he did was jump from Firebox, and that was it. You're not going to be escaping at that point. Krisen does everything that he has to do to get another Winstrike round on the board, and it's 5-2. Mind you, they picked up the first one. We did see OT already today.
Yeah. And at bare minimum, what that does tell us is how competitive this series is, right? Like how close these teams are, regardless of the maps being played. Oh, that's a spot. Rage sees the jump, but did they see him? Lucky hanging around at the car. We'll just hold off for the time being. He's got one smoke, and he doesn't want to waste it early as well. Bondic's actually pushed lower and killed Crab. That draws Rage back, but in a big way, because Winstrike don't need to force kills. They still have middle, and Bondic, as a result, can escape. That flash saves his life. Kinky might have traded that, but Bondic gets back through the connector, and now Hard Legion is scrambling for a kill in a round that won't present anything, right? They're looking at B, they're looking at under, they're looking at mid. Where are Winstrike? They're turtling.
Well, Connector now has a price tag on it. But what's it going to cost Hard Legion? They've got Kinky in there so far, and Rage on his 6 covering catwalk. Someone swings on him as he tries to work some magic at the Connector. Now, that's the cool setup as of what they have now, albeit the bomb on a ramp. And with Palace control, they're not going to understand that Kinky's already out here in sight. He's defeated Krisen. The first opponent to face him in a heads-up duel. He's aware that someone has pushed the halls. He's too aware even. Kinky takes down Hobbit, continuing to create problems here. And that was weird, I'll admit. And so is this entire round, as it turns out.
He's got the bomb. He's got to run back for it, though, as it was left on a body of a teammate. Now, a plant has opened up a window, a world of opportunity, but he's looking for kills instead. 15 seconds, plant faked. He last saw Elian in spawn. He hit the tag as well. He thinks Elian is playing safe or has gone back, and that is the case. Elian firing off the AWP, showing his position. Kinky doesn't realize that Lackey is close, and this AWP has kept him in his box. Lackey will finish off the job. It's going to be a great round for Winstrike here, finding the retake despite real problems on that A site. Good damage done at least.
And the damage, it's when he hits just one bullet on the guy at Ticket, you're like, wait, what the heck's this guy all about? What's he doing right here? This is kind of weird. Reported, of course. Oh, no.
You could tell that he was like very aware that there was an AWP there because he was already sizing it up. He was already looking at it.
Yeah.
And then turned back to find the perfect timing onto Hobbit. He's been looking real good over at the A side of the map. Has Kinky. Every time I feel like we've seen Hard Legion make a round feel doable, it's been on the back of him making some play through the connector specifically. And he might look to go back to that again, but I tell you who is keen on making plays in mid, it's Bondic. And I've never seen a CT side team take mid control like this so reliably. I haven't seen a T-side team just locked out of mid and having to duel here repeatedly every round. And so here's the solution for Hard Legion. They're going to start to pressure A. They say to Winstrike, if you want mid, you can have mid. We'll go take the bomb sites, but to do that, you got to get past Hobbit. And Elian peering through this CT smoke with a bit of a gap in it. Looking for Kinky back in the site. This is a very weird round because look at this. Krad is trying to sneak through the lower tunnels, but this is where Bondic could seal the man advantage for Winstrike. There's Krad deleted, and this leaves Kinky and Rage 2-on-2 now. Kinky at the A bomb site again. There is absolutely no limit to what this man can put up at this side of the map. Bondic left in the clutch. Kinky on for the ace.
But look at the rerouting here from Bondic. Now, they have set up a crossfire. They have given that a possibility, but Rage just wasn't ready to make the shot. Now Kinky, the hero of the round, looks to make it an ace, looks to close it out, and he will. Easy does it for Kinky. Wow. And a third one for Hard Legion. You got to be asking if you're Bondic, what the F, dude? I played everything right. I played it to perfection.
He did. And Bondic's been so good at that, right? Like pushing mid, pushing under, getting a kill. He's not been like losing these opening fights. Kinky, his first kill of the round or his second kill of the round is his spray on new box. Or triple box. We didn't see it, but he fully commits to a 30-round spray. And in the last like 3 bullets, he kills the player on the site. If he doesn't get that, if he doesn't convert the kill, that round doesn't happen for Hard Legion, but it does. And they're on the board, and they've broken the money for Winstrike very early in this game.
Yeah, we do have an agent amongst us. Oh, maybe he shall not be named, but you know what? We're going to go for it. It's Viat. 007, you would say a license to chill. Well, I'd say he's chilled enough. Now it's time to license to ill inside of the round. We need to see something from this player on 2480R.
Yeah, especially because back on Vertigo, he was actually looking really good, especially on their T side over towards B. He was finding countless man advantages. It feels like right now, Kinky is the only thing setting Hard Legion apart from just getting run over by Winstrike. And in this round, he's going to go over here towards mid. Now, as we've noted, a lot of these, well, 2 out of the 3 rounds that Hard Legion have on the board have been on the back of Kinky, coming through connector and finding kills. But in this round, it's going to be Krad to open things up at the B side of the map. Winstrike, they need to start rotating because this is an all-out push, and Krad continues to find the openers.
Nice.
The rest of Winstrike on this force buy, they are arriving, they are in market, but they probably don't want to be in market at this point in time. The leg gets found by Rage on the cross, and that there is enough of a sign for you to get the hell out of there and just give this 4th one over.
Yeah, this round, well, it was over before it ever began, Hugo. 1, 2, 3, and now a 4th on the board for Hard Legion.
And with 5 alive, so the numbers just keep on increasing.
Money, 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 money.
Commas being added to the bank account here for Hard Legion as they get out with everyone alive. Winstrike will be saving inside of the Palace, but not a lot to save. FAMAS and 2 pistols. Winstrike has still got to take an eco moving forward, allowing Hard Legion likely to get up to 5 here on the T side.
Yeah, and Future, I don't know if you guys know, Future, the artist, he has a song about commas. I'm not really entirely sure how it goes, but I'm sure if you're Winstrike, that's what you're looking at your bank account, and that's what you're saying right now.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough spot to be in, Trace. Winstrike with nothing available to them in this round here and now, and a tactical timeout called in for Hard Legion. Now, interesting. They're the guys to win these last couple of rounds. Don't know if that's something you two were aware of.
I actually had the round timeline right in front of me, Harry, so...
Yeah, and I'm watching and listening to you, so...
You cool?
Yeah, you cool or?
Yeah, man, I'm pretty cool. You guys are both just staring at me. It's very, no one can see what's going on the cameras.
Don't believe him.
I thought they were going to cut to us just then, but instead they've cut to the B Street. Simon Gaming taking on Namiga. And they're in the second map of this series. Simon currently set up in a 5-2 lead.
Oh, look at
going to take that one the distance. Yeah, we got a bit of Speedak in the server there. Of course, there was a time where he might have appeared in the server here. But that is not the case. Instead, we got Rage in that spot. He's looking to get stuck in with the AWP in this round. Just an eco from Winstrike. There's not a lot riding on this one. They do have these saved weapons at the very, very least to try and be competitive. Forrester, very, very fast down through mid. Already securing quite the foothold. Prison, we say this man feels like he's so often good for 2. Well, if that could hold true now, that would be better than ever.
Well, one will do, but it's also the only gun in this round for Winstrike, and that's now been lost in what has turned into enemy lines, because the Molotov will cut off any CTs from reapproaching that position. Quick boost up to let this one armored CZ play the apartments to B stack for Winstrike. They're gambling, and it won't go their way. Not by the looks of things right now. Although Con is smoked off, Kinky is in it, and so he could push and clear out the A site here. Might be the objective here for Hard Legion. And Winstrike have a bit of a read. They pushed up, they've cleared the apartments, they're coming in on underlurk, and they're about to uncover the terrible truths that lie in the connector.
Yeah. That was the book I read as a kid.
Ooh.
Tales from the Connector featuring Lackey. Picks up an M4, but it's Viat who has found success. He has found his first kill of the game. He is no longer in the academy. It's Crad inside of this A site, and he's not alone. Kinky, a man that is known to pull some magic out of a hat right here on the same site. He's going to help him in this 3v2.
Oh, all right. Hobbit has been deleted, and will Elian face the same fate? Oh, he might with those missed shots. Both him and Bondic are low. 10 points of health between the two of them. And Kinky still to beat. Quite the man here to go toe-to-toe with at this A side of the map. And, well, Molly not deep enough to keep him out of the round. The round is over. There's no time for this defuse. Bondic won't even be able to get away with the AK, I don't think. I think he's going to die to the bomb. He will deal with Kinky. And maybe he can get far enough, but he doesn't have armor, so yeah, I don't believe it.
Nice try from Bondic. Yeah, good damage, though, from Winstrike, right, considering that's an eco. That flank under, that kill where he finds Connector, sorry, the M4 and Connector, and kills Rage. If he didn't go wide there and managed to get out with the M4, I think Winstrike win that round, but sometimes that one kill, that one trade that Hard Legion find is so important. Good hold on the A site as well from Crad.
And I guess for both of these teams having made it to the bracket stage, the one real silver lining for everybody involved for CIS is guess who didn't make it to the brackets?
Na'Vi.
That's right, not a Spencer. Young and up-and-coming team, of course, you might have heard of them. But they didn't quite make it to the bracket stage. In fact, in groups, they go, out of 5 games played, they go 2-3.
Their last game being a 2-0 victory to Hard Legion as well, which is kind of crazy. Hobbit's getting flashed into ramp.
Respect.
Yeah, mad lad, but his footsteps might have been hurt.
Yeah, he jumped as well, so I think they definitely know he's here. Can the auto shot find anything? It is perfect at this range, and he's even hunting for Rage as well.
Oh dear.
Unfortunately, that might be what makes the whole round fall apart. Forrester going up and over inside of the site now leaves Lackey in a 1v2.
See the bomb. He knows it's up on the balcony, he spotted it, he pointed it earlier, so he's caught a player in position trying to pick it up. Trying to find out where Rage sits, where that AWP is moving to, and he's firing off onto the bomb, dropping it, but there's another re-peek off the back of Rage. And Winstrike are going to fall short in that round. Big 3K from Rage with the AWP. Bit of a messy one. Hobbit, excellent shotgun kills, but yeah, I mean, he jumps, he goes around the corner, he chases a third, and that's ultimately what gets him killed. And you know what, in the moment, that doesn't feel important because they have such a lead, but that kill essentially lets Hard Legion just get out into the site. They push through, they take A, and they win the round. You've got to wonder, again, if Hobbit didn't push, what could have happened? But ifs, buts, and maybes, no point relying on them. The reality is 6-6, Hard Legion have come alive on this T side. It was a bit of a lead for Winstrike, 6-2 up, but Hard Legion don't want it to be easy.
Yeah, in these quarantine times, if buts and maybes, well, they just go all out the window. More importantly is that shot from Forster there in the last round. We saw him jump up on the firebox. That proved to be a very, very unlikely spot. It's a very fruitful one as well. I love it. I might actually have to borrow that for when I never queue this map. So.
Oh, where's Crad going? Where's he smoking? That's a window smoke. The rest of Hard Legion set up outside of A. We've got this lurk in the B apartments. Now the question is, do they want to come under and split, or do they want to pressure B as a bit of a fake? Sviat's coming in lower, 1 and 9. Slow start to this game, but this could be his round here, especially with support from the top of middle. Execute coming down, 3 on the A site and 2 inside of it as well. With this orb making first contact, this is a really good setup from Winstrike.
Yeah, but he's had to worry about the connector. Look at Hobbit. He said, you know what? I've had enough. I'm going to push these halls with the chug, and I'm going to find Rage. Well, he did, and he didn't find the kill. That created a bit of a hole there, a flaw in this defense for Winstrike. Crizzen underneath could be a saving grace here. As long as they don't check it, Forster won't. That's going to be a big problem. The bomb goes down, and now a position where Rage on 25 HP, stuck in Palace with the AWP and nowhere to go. You got to be screaming out in your heads. You've got to be thinking, mods, moderation, where is it? Well, it's not right here. Nothing done in moderation for Winstrike because they closed the round out 7-6. We look towards the end of the half.
Yeah, and that's a very, very big round for them to find, right? They really didn't have a lot invested into it. The AWP was head and heels their best weapon on this CT side, and they're able to get a lot of usage out of what they do have. Even the auto shotgun finding damage, the MP9 putting up kills as well, and this also breaks Hard Legion's economy. It was a round where Winstrike could have been in this exact same situation if they didn't pick it up, and so now it's them giving Hard Legion a bit of a taste of their own medicine here. Just pistols for this T side. We've seen them work their magic with them before, though, so I'm not ready to count this round out just yet. These Deegs have been impressive thus far.
Ooh, Hobbit. Yeah, he's got to be very careful. Playing a passive position, which is a bit of a rarity in this A site. Hobbit has been a nuisance with his shotgun in Ramp and Palace. This time sitting safer towards CT, knowing that Hard Legion are on a low economy round, so not wanting to give close range pistols any ideas. That being said, it's mainly Deegs anyway, so range isn't holding as much value. But these rifles certainly looking to take kills. Sviat's holding top mid with a Glock. He's going to peel off the angle as a flash comes in. And Winstrike won't hang around. They're going to group back up at B, or at least Bondic will. Players coming in from under. Alien with the AWP on A has dropped 1 in the Palace. Ooh, Hobbit. Yeah, it's a nice bait. He jumps. Kinky thinks he has a fight. Elian peeks wide from the jungle. And now Hard Legion, they've been trying to split A all round long, very slowly, albeit. But now they have no split. It's just down to the mid play. Winstrike can focus in, and Elian's hit his 3rd shot with the AWP. 1 by 1, Hard Legion are falling in this round. Yeah, that's a bit much.
Yeah, a little overzealous there, but it's not going to be the end of the world. Crizzen will come in to mop it up. Oh, do they get the AK?
I think they did. I think they did.
Yeah, it looked like they got something.
Yeah, we'll find out. They had AKs anyway, right? So it's, you know, AWP is always the focal point there. I want to pick that up, especially with Elian hitting shots like he did in that previous round. 3 big kills, 1 AK saved, and the last round of the half here with Hard Legion forcing. Maybe a bit of a B play coming through.
Yeah, I want to see where they send Crad with this MAC-10. Because surely that's not the weapon that you just let go in last. Actually, last might be a good place for it, but middle of the pack, probably not. First, more than likely. Crad actually out middle. He's going to be the one causing all the chaos here. And Alien holding a tight angle. And he's going to elect to go for a little bit more. The angle wasn't quite tight enough. I think he's realized that something's up here, and that Molotov's going to create a big problem. Hits the first shot on the Hard Legion. They put the molly out, but are still trapped inside of the tunnels. Meanwhile, it's Crad on the back line with the MAC-10. As we said in the beginning of the round, Crad is ready to make a game-changing move right here. Can he do it will be the big question. As he rounds around the site, round and round he goes. He has the information that this player in Elian is right here. Doesn't want to take him out just yet, but as soon as he does that, all the homies are coming through the front door. Response from Catwalk would have been from Lackey. Forster, a little bit too hot to trot. The trigger is going in his way, and Crad's MAC-10 is going to continue to be that nuisance. Crizzen, more fight left in him. They can try to stop this bomb plant. A lineup is even on the cards, but ultimately the kills aren't. It's Crad and Rage left in the round 2 versus 1. And Hobbit will have to do it all.
Yeah, they're not even rushing this bomb plant. They're waiting to see where Hobbit comes from. Now, he hasn't shown anything yet, so they have to be very, very aware as this bomb goes down. Now, both players positioned to trade off of one another. Krad can swing from the car if Rage gets taken down, and Hobbit very slow on his approach. Will blindside the first man. Now they know where he is, and Krad not in a rush to go peeking into this one. Playing to win the round. He was the guy to open up this B site, and now he's got to be the man to close it out as well. For Hobbit, no idea where he could be, but a nice flick. My goodness, Hobbit somehow, some way wins out this 1v2. That was so unexpected, an unexpected journey for this man. 9-6 at the end of the first half, and it's Winstrike leading the way on the map pick of Hard Legion. Join us in just a moment for this second half of play.
I would say in a bizarre turn of events, it's Winstrike at 9-6, but we know that they have something to show on their CT side. Now, more importantly, will be what they have to offer on the T side here of Mirage. The second map of the semifinal, Dust 2 will decide it. Should Hard Legion win this map? And as always, with me, you can count on it being Hugo and Harry. Just Harry, even.
Yeah, our resident number cruncher, he's figured out the fact that Winstrike do struggle on this T side more often than not. So let's see if that does hold true today after leading in the first map in an overtime victory and 9-6ing the CT side of Mirage. Now, Hard Legion with a full armor buy, no kit, No retakes. They got to win these early fights. Rage is in a position to do exactly that, though. He's going to have forewarning from the little pixel gap in the wood, but he's the one wanting to get aggressive, and that's not going to work out. Bondik is there, and so are 3 players from Winstrike dropping out of the palace and the ramps. Yeah, 2 kills. He's going to find a third, but he needs to take down the players on the site. He needs to stop this bomb plant, and he just can't. The kills are in. The plant is getting found, and Crad and Forrester in a 2-on-3 retake.
I can't watch. It's too close.
Oh, blinder of a shot hit by Forrester, and that's going to put them back into the swing of things now. 2-on-2, and Forrester sneaking up. Going to be a lot closer. Elian didn't see him. Oh, dear. Forrester, not able to find the kill, and now it falls onto Crad in a 1v2. There's still time to play with. There's still a little bit of wiggle room here. He taps the bomb, but Elian does not ease up inside of the site. It's 10 on the board for Winstrike. The pistol round going their way. Now, we saw Hard Legion pick up the pistol in the first half of play, but they couldn't find this conversion. Are they going to elect to go for the force buy as well? They certainly are. So they're looking to upset Winstrike in the same way that they had it done to them in this first half of play.
And with the Deegs as well, Winstrike are going back towards A. Bit of an SMG buy, which is a risk on this A site, but luckily only 1 man actually inside of it. It's Crad. Sviat's on the stairs, and Crad is getting given info from Sviat spotting with his knife out, so playing it safe. Hobbit's trying to pressure B on a bit of a fake, but this will be a Palace burst, and Crad has got to get cleared. There's a Molotov coming under, and he is going to get hot. He's going to try and smoke it off and stall and stay alive as long as he possibly can. Grenades follow. The spam will do it. Bondik gets the kill through the smoke. Sviat is caught on the stairs. No problem for the SMG of Crizzen, and one by one, Winstrike rid the round of Hard Legion. That's a 1-tap from Elian as well.
If you're kinky, you're thinking, I have this kill in the bag. But you didn't, and you don't, and now you're out of the round. Lackey pushes all the way through CT spawn. Wants to try to ensure this one, wants to try to put a cap on it, but Forcer said, nah, no cap. No problem. He's going to take some more damage, but ultimately this round has been fumbled. It's lost. Winstrike. They're going to pick this one up. It's just Forrester. Stuck in the trees. 11-6. Winstrike looking good, and they convert. Looking damn good.
Yeah, I mean, now this 12-6 scoreline should be a guarantee for Winstrike, right? They're only going to be running up against pistols in this round. There's a couple of nades purchased up, so I wonder if maybe there'll be a stack. Just looking like the one right now.
Another contact day, but look at Hard Legion. Look at this stack. They've got 4 in the same position. The grenade will land. It will do a bit of damage, but the bomb is getting trapped here. Crizzen needs help. He needs support. He needs kills, and Elian will come in clearing up the round. It's Forrester alone, and not for long. Now just Crad back in the spawn on a long rotation. Winstrike, they should work this one out pretty soon. They should at least be considering the flank once they've realized nothing is presenting itself. And the fact that Crad's going Palace is going to take even longer as well.
Yeah, and you know, if you're Hard Legion, you gambled it there, you threw it all into the wind, and it really did come back into your face, but it was an honest attempt. It was a good idea.
Yeah. Bastian, do you have any cameras for the A site? It looks like this bomb is planted for CT. And, Crad got spotted. No, he's here. Yeah, it is a CT plant. So, like, there was a world in which Crad could have actually found something here. You know, with no kit, he's not, like, in a position to be able to stick that bomb. But it was a CT plant, and the majority of Winstrike players headed out in search of him over towards mid and short. There was actually only Elian and CT to actually keep an eye on that bomb. So it could have gotten dangerous at one point in time. Obviously, it didn't, and that's just how it goes sometimes. 12-6 right now, Winstrike looking good, but now we have this buy on the cards for Hard Legion, and this is where they're going to look to try and get back into this map. Really, one of the only chances they have to get back into this map.
Are Winstrike just going to bully A all game? They're going back to it for another round. It's been this entire T side, 3 in a row, just straight out of ramp, off spawn.
But it's working, so why would you change it? Crad over here, Ticket. He's got to jump behind his smoke and also just flash the Molotov off. So all the spamming in vain. Lackey with the MAC-10, real gangster stuff as he rushes through the Ticket. And ultimately, Svat is smoked off. Bomb gets planted from Winstrike. The site has fallen. Now things start to slow down. Hard Legion want to realize and kind of capitalize on this moment. This is their shot to get back into the site if they're going to go for it. They got 4 weapons alive and AWP on Rage. But here we go. Flashes towards the CT ticket. And it's Forrester that comes out with the kill.
Ooh, and Crimson offers himself up as well, trying to push that smoke. Winstrike, this was a 4-on-4, and now a Bondic inside of the site. They know he's here. The bomb planted for him. He's the only man who can keep an eye on it. They've got to get on it, though, and they are sticking it, but there's no time. There's no time for the defuse. Kinky, I love the optimism, but it's not going to work. Sadly, I guess you are just as good at defusing the bomb as the rest of the team. He thought he'd figured out a little way.
Hey, guys, check out this extra number I got. Extra digit here. You guys have been missing it the whole time. 2 second defuse.
Yeah, I love that round from Winstrike, right? They just play timings and they beat them to it. Lackey runs as fast as he can. A player's playing CT, spamming the smoke. I think it was Crad, and then he runs out of ammo. He has to get a reload. And Lackey just runs through the smoke and chases him down CT. Winstrike beat Hard Legion as fast as they possibly can in that A site, and it just takes so much map control as a result. It's a nice attempt to the retake. It's the time that's the problem more than anything. Hard Legion had to wait out the smokes, and that of which there were many available for Winstrike. 13-6. Winstrike looking for that 16, but they're going to need 3 more to get there, and Hard Legion at least have a buy in this round to stop that. But I think if they lose this round, this one rifle round, if this is gone, then the game might follow as well, because 14 and broken against it.
Yeah, Winstrike making them look like soft Legion out here.
Wow, Trace.
I'm just saying.
That's a bar. That should be in the mixtape there.
No, that wasn't a bar. That was just facts. And y'all know, Harry B spits facts.
Yeah, and right now the fact of this round is that Hard Legion, they are approaching Last Chance Saloon. They are right at the end of their tether. If this round doesn't go their way, it's 14 on the board for Winstrike. Also, another thing to note is that it's not an A play, and that's actually a fairly important thing. Winstrike, they've been going A so many of these rounds with these set smokes. Now, these smokes are never going to arrive, so there's not going to be like a heavy stack over towards this side of the map for Hard Legion. In fact, they've actually hedged their bets, and they've got Rage in the market with the AWP, holding onto the murder hole rotation in through window. So they've completely given up mid, and this is going to afford a fast rotation into B, but it very much relies on these guys holding the line, and Kinky's double has certainly helped with that. A 3-on-3 leaves this round doable for Hard Legion.
Yeah, that was a weird setup for Hard Legion. It seemed like they weren't communicating, because Forrester is the first point of contact for apartments, but he's holding Catwalk, and Kinky is tucked for Catwalk, but he's not exposed to anything. So Forrester dies from apps while looking at Cat. And now Winstrike, they have control of the site. They have so much utility to stall out this round, and they're taking kills left, right, and center, every direction you can imagine. And the only direction Hard Legion are taking is wherever the fastest one out of the B bomb site is, straight towards a spawn. The chase is on. It's a good flash. Sviat should have this kill with a pistol, though. And even if he dies here... Oh, he knows. He knows.
So tense.
Just leave it, Elliot. It's not worth it. Keep your AWP.
Yeah,
Keep
just
your
stay
AWP.
alive,
Yeah.
and he does. He does stay alive. Thank goodness. 14
so
on the
fun,
board for Winstrike. Yeah, so fun. I felt really fun watching that little standoff there. That wasn't heart palpitating.
If it was hard for you to watch, imagine playing in that situation.
Yeah.
Guys, we said that Winstrike struggled on the C side, and that's certainly true if we look at previous games where they go up like 11 rounds on the CT side and drop the ball on the second half. This is not one of them. Hard Legion have yet to field a round in this second half, and it's just been A plays for Winstrike up until that round. So they haven't even really shown anything. They haven't had to do anything. They haven't had to play a mid round. Every mid round has been a retake that Hard Legion are so unfavored in. So, you know, when your mid-rounds are retakes 4 rounds in a row, that's got to feel nice for Winstrike.
And if you're Hard Legion, you're wondering how this went from 2-0ing teams like Na'Vi to just being pushed around on the CT side of your map pick. Definitely. Now, Forrester's playing a pretty close, a pretty aggressive angle, albeit if he can get more than one, he's done more than he has to. As it stands, it's Winstrike. They have a scope looking over towards the van here on B.
I love that angle. It just shows how close things are on a knife's edge. And Forrester, he can't peek wide because if he moves off of this position, his barrel could be giving away his spot. It's going to be a B play again for Winstrike. They've got a fake this time. Bondic's in Palace. Will he go first or last? The AWP, it's been spotted. Not the bomb, though. Molly coming down on the car, and Forrester is still here. That jump spot is only going to play in his favor as Winstrike discount and don't consider this position. But a re-smoke, he pushes up with it. I don't think he'll remain here. He should probably back up towards the balcony. It's a far safer spot. Bondic's been killed up in Palace, and it seems like Lackey's going elsewhere. He's trying to get in the back line. He's got a kill on A. Will that draw rotations as Winstrike hit B?
Not when he falls, but maybe that will. Elian with the first shot onto B and an amazing shot, no scope even onto Forrester. That's going to be it. The B bomb site's going to fall. You'll love to see that. The patience of Elian does prove to be fruitful, and now the bomb site has fallen. Krizen pushed all the way up. Krad also pushed up, but on the catwalk side, and he's not alone. This has turned into a Krizen 1v2. Oh my God, and as they line up, it's just not enough. There's that singular round that we were looking for Hard Legion to maybe just jumpstart, jolt them back to life.
Yeah, that's sometimes all it takes, right? Just one round to get believing, to remember why you're here and what you're fighting for. And remember, what are we fighting for? It's a grand final spot, taking on Spirit in the CIS division. RMR points and money on the line here. So, wow, what a shot.
Had to be quick with it, didn't have a choice.
Yeah. And that sucks for Forrester, man. He holds that position all round long. Elian gets a B pick as Lackey does a really good job of faking A. He gets one kill and some damage and then traded. And Elian hits a banging shot on the entry. And Forrester only gets away with one from that position. He even dropped the bomb. He could have done so much more, but denied by the no-scope. And now Hard Legion given a chance, given a helping hand in this game. But how far will they reach?
Looks like they want to go back to the A side where things were working out for Winstrike. Notable success here on this site in this half. Just ready to cross the finish line. They did pick up the first map. Now, what will they do with their grenades over here? They've sent Hobbit back towards drop of smoke off the top of middle. That one's going to land in the window room itself. And what that does is create a little bit of a vision barrier, at least, for trying to control middle. But here comes the fleur-de-lis. It's all over this A site. Krad up close on top of the balcony. And Rage with the AWP. This one is going to go down to the fights. It's going to come down to these heads-up duels.
Yeah, we dropped the X-ray, and now we're going to get to see how this looks from the side of Hard Legion, trying to hold on to a push like this. And you can just see they've got no vision everywhere they turn. They're trying to peek through these smokes. They're looking for absolutely anything. And it's Winstrike finding all of the kills, match, series, and now grand final point on the line as well. Winstrike, one round away from solidifying their series versus Team Spirit tomorrow. Hard Legion trailing behind. They need 8 in a row to get this one to overtime. And even then, even if they get there, that's not a guaranteed third map. You still have to win it in OT.
Yeah, remember back on Vertigo, it was Winstrike pulling it back into overtime and then going flawless once they hit it. So, you know, OT, that's a whole different beast. It's a whole different kettle of fish. And right now, Hard Legion, 4-on-4. They've traded one early towards the middle area. Elian's pushing Palace. He's got the AWP for it as well. Krad's close on the ramp. He won't be up for the chopping block. But anyone rotating jungle or connector is going to be, or needs to be very careful, thanks to this position.
Yeah, but this could very well be it. I mean, we're looking at a situation 15-7, Hugo and Harry. We look at this, and this could be the end of the line. They could have ran out of the fried chicken at the buffet by the time you got there. It's that bad of a feeling if you are Hard Legion.
Yeah, 4-on-4. They really have to give this their best go now if they want to keep the dream alive, because Winstrike, they have not taken their feet off the gas thus far, and they are showing no signs of stopping. There is a temporary slowdown in this round. As a result of the 4-on-4, they're feeling it out. They're trying to get Hard Legion doubting themselves, but they are grouping up outside of this A site for Winstrike, ready to try and cement this A play as their bread and butter once again. Only one man inside of the bomb site. That man is Krad with the MP9. He has some form of support from Sphere at stairs. Ooh, Molly's nades, all of it raining in, and Elian tagged up, but able to flick and find the kill. Bondic in with another. This might be it. 2 kills is all that separates Winstrike from a grand final placing, and they catch Forrester crossing in CT. Rage now the only man left in the server to deny victory to to Winstrike. And Winstrike, they might have done it here. This smoke in the way, bomb down, it's all stacked against Rage, really not fancying his chances in this one. And as he rounds the corner, Lackey solidifies it. Winstrike, they 2-0 Hard Legion. They lock in a semi-final bout, grand final bout versus the likes of Team Spirit.